Welcome to our episode on the top things to do in Selçuk, which is the home of the ancient city of Ephesus. And I'm a travel blogger from Turkey. I actually vlog with my partner, but he's behind the camera today. You might already know me through the other episodes on İzmir. And today we brought you to Selçuk. Selçuk is a district of İzmir. It takes about an hour or so to get here. And it is also the hometown of the ancient city of Ephesus. It is the main reason why people are coming here, but there's actually quite a lot of other stuff to do. So to help you with your travel plans, we compiled our top recommendations, and here's our full list. And I present to you one of the star attractions of Turkey, the ancient city of Ephesus. It was the capital of the East Roman Empire for a period, and it also used to be a port city. Well, I'm saying used to because it no longer is due to the river which filled it in. And because it was so wealthy, they were able to build a really magnificent city. The most iconic piece of Ephesus is obviously the Selçuk Library. Selçuk Library is absolutely magnificent. It is so impressive, so beautiful that it's been widely used in the promotions of Turkey. A pro tip for you, it gets very crowded, so try to aim for either early morning or late afternoon. By the way, it used to be the third biggest library of its time. The second one was also in İzmir, not too far from here in Pergamon. Around Ephesus, there are a few sites which are very important for Christians, and probably the most important one of them is the House of Virgin Mary. She's known to have spent her final days here. It's a pilgrimage site for Christians. It's been visited by 3 popes already, and today it's also a World Heritage Site. Çöp şiş sounds a bit like shish kebab, and there's a reason why. That's because in Turkish, shish means skewers, and çöp şiş is these wooden skewers. And we usually have çöp şiş with some ayran. Ayran is a salty yogurt drink, which might be a surprise to some of you because I know you have the habit of drinking mostly sweet yogurt drinks rather than salty, but they make an excellent combination and you should definitely try. Nothing in this world that makes you feel as alive as jumping off a plane, and you have that opportunity here in Efes. There's a skydiving center. I've done it before. It was on my bucket list for a while, and it's an amazing experience. If it's also on your list, I highly recommend it to you too. at the Basilica of St. John. After the crucifixion of Jesus, he took Mary, Mother Mary, here to Ephesus because it was a much safer place for her to be. And he's actually thought to have died here. Later, they put a basilica over his tomb and it became a very important pilgrimage site. While you're here to see the Basilica of St. John, make sure to spare a few minutes to see the castle as well. They're literally a minute apart from each other because they share the same hilltop. And they're like in the middle of the city, and it's also a great viewpoint. There is one more stop you should make after visiting the city of Ephesus and the temple of Artemis. It's called the Ephesus Museum. Here they display the most important artifacts that were found at the excavation sites. Your local friend, I have another great pro tip for you. That's getting this museum pass. It gives you access to a lot of historical sites and museums in Turkey, including Ephesus. They have two kinds, one for the entire country and a regional one. So depending on the length of your stay and the region of your stay, you can choose the one that fits you the best. This cute little remote town called Şirince used to be actually quite sensational in 2012 when they said it would be one of the only two survivors of the Mayan apocalypse. It is actually an old Greek settlement which is now completely renovated. It is full of cute little cafes, some boutique hotels, and also shops where they sell local produce or gifts. I recommend you spare some time, at least half a day, to see around. When you get to Şirince, make sure that you're very thirsty because you need to try a few drinks here. One of them is this elderflower syrup. It grows in the area and then they collect the flowers to make the syrup with. As you already know, coffee has a very important place in our life. Everywhere you go, people will offer you either Turkish coffee or tea, but we really enjoy an occasional coffee made on hot sand. Why it's different? Because it is cooked in a different way. It is supposed to taste different. And here you see how it's presented. Since Şirince used to be an old Greek settlement, there was a big culture of making wine here, and today Şirince is still famous for its fruit wines. My favorite two varieties are sour cherry, which has an experience similar to a digestive, and pomegranate wine, which is similar to a blush. This is the wonderful library of Nesin Mathematics Village. It's a non-profit organization that started with the goal of deepening students' understandings of math. But later it grew to encompass other disciplines such as philosophy. A lot of people come from all over the world to volunteer here, especially professors and teachers. So if you're looking for a purposeful trip, this could be for you. walk from Şirince is this beautiful place called Tiyatro Medresesi. It's a center for performing arts. They offer some artist in residency programs if you're an artist, some workshops, but also some plays that you can come and watch. You can check out their program on their social media channels or their website. Local bazaar of Selçuk, and this is where the locals come to do their groceries. If you're here on a Saturday, make sure to stop by the local bazaar, because not only is it a great shopping opportunity, it's a good opportunity to get local and also for people watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the information was useful. We also have other İzmir videos in our channel, so remember to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next videos.